program you're about to watch features real adults using real adult language playing out fictional scenarios that may mimic real, horrific events. Viewer discretion is advised.
Our audience members are welcome to participate. We all know where that can lead. Sincerely, the crew of the Crystal Cob.
What? We got ravens exploding. We're here. A little technical difficulties. Apologize for the late start. We all know whose fault it was.
Always misty.
Or as Krakow likes to say, your fault.
Your fault.
Yeah. I was playing games before I was supposed to be in here. It's totally my fault.
Look, we revealed several episodes ago that Evelina can't get us up. She can only let us down.
Let's not dig too far in that one.
Pool, dirty pool.
No, that's very, very literal.
You rogue.
You rogue, you. Rogue, you we. Oh, so we all here. We got. Raise your hand if you're not here. All right.
Definitely not here.
Nope. Hopefully it was getting windy before we started. Hopefully we don't have some big storm come through.
Seed in the house.
How we doing? Kelly C. Hopefully Barney's doing well. And Ryan Casvio, technical difficulties, lurking in the shadows. Hi. And then there's that guy. We all know that guy.
And then there's Maud.
Oh, excuse me. Maud. Oh, so you guys ready to play some D&D tonight?
I am ready.
Let's do it.
All right. So, let's talk about what we did last week.
All right.
We played last week, right? Last week seems so long ago.
It does.
So episode 15, right? So this should be episode 16 if the stream things is right. I hope it is. I never updated the follower thing. That's what I knew I was forgetting to do. Oops. Oh well. I will get it. I'll get it soon. Alrighty, bye. So Karasok fell off the cliff last week, and nobody went down to go get him. You just leave during the recap. Somebody's definitely dying tonight.
No, stay with Parker at the door.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get in. I said I got to let my puppy in.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I'll be right. I thought you said you got to leave. I was like, okay. Gotta leave. Bye. All right. So, episode 15. After fighting their way into the cave that they had originally explored and found the Trinity Jewel in, Avelina killed a camel. I can't believe I wrote that.
Really? We have to start with that?
We're not going to bury the lead on killing camels anymore.
Not
You guys are
around.
being brutal.
It was like literal. I wrote it just like that. I was just brain dumping. Okay, that's awesome. Yep. So Avelina killed a camel as they found their way into a refuge space where all the refugees they found had kind of gathered. They found a few faces they recognized. They met a few new faces. They helped heal an injured person that they found inside there. Then his name is now Stubbs. And
Stubbs.
No, I thought it was Nubs. A-King Nubs.
I thought, was it Nubs or Stubbs? It is
I think
Nubs.
it's Nubs.
It is Nubs.
Nubs.
It is Nubs. It's Nubs. That's right. The Stubbs would be your legs. Nubs are your arms. Disclaimer.
Like stalactite and stalagmite?
Oh, that's okay.
Wow.
They found. So they learned a little bit about what happened from the refugees' point of view. And they. The what?
The puppet master.
The puppet master.
That's going to be Stubbs' alternate nickname.
They were all while they were away. So they were able. They after some negotiations and stuff, they spent the night. And then they all decided to team up and join them on the Cobb, where they spent a week or three, kind of getting supplies in the area, hiding from the creatures that were out there, and repaired their ship. So got some hit points back on the Crystal Cobb. And they all decided they wanted to go back up to Uwella to see if they missed anything. Is there anything I missed?
Sounds
Camel,
like it.
Survivors, Cobb, Uwella.
The only thing I think you missed is describing how Evelina killed the camel.
Oh,
violently.
Yeah. Fair. She hit it with a boulder through a cave cannon. The crevasse cannon.
We passed the stone, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she quit.
No,
Okay. She's taking her head to look like, you know what?
I was done.
Fuck you guys, I'm out.
I'm out.
That's it.
Out.
Done with
That's
this
it.
team.
All right. So there's, I don't think there's anything else you want to do in this cave. I'll take you to the cob.
To the cob.
Yeah. I suppose we would have rested in the meantime, and
everybody should have a long rest.
Right,
it was like a montage of. You also went to Teonet to resupply your cannonballs with some of the Kaona that were littered around the area. The Kaona weapon, Kaona spheres.
True.
Howdy, Phantom Meeple.
Hey,
Oh, before I forget it, we did have a sub. Do we have any? I think that was the only sub we got. Yep, we got a sub to do a wheel spin for her. So let's hit a button right here. Activate. RPGs and
Activate it.
wheel spin. Engage. That's pretty good.
Right on. And now did everybody come with us?
Karasok, reroll.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we trained the refugis and
Yeah, so they are actually on the ship now with you guys.
So then do we now have a full crew with full, we can do everything?
I don't think you have a full crew. I didn't actually count how many you have.
Do we need to train people to new tasks? Anything like that going on?
Gan was teaching them a little bit. Yeah, they kind of all got the lay of the land. They all got their red shirts handed to them for the most part. Those that were willing to put one on.
Okay.
The others were quite sus.
They got their red shirts and they're wearing them. That's excellent. All right, so we're heading back to Oella. Huh? How are the skies looking? How's the flight?
You've got 14 red shirts and Trolloc on the crew. Then 1, 2, 3.
And we still have
and 7 others on the ship with you. They're kind of crew members, but they're not quite as helpful. If that makes sense.
They're more like recruits.
Are they like cooks and stuff like that?
You got Falaman, his bodyguard, Jerry, Gan, gotcha. The 2 Kings Guard, and Panba.
So tanks. Okay.
Onward.
That's a good crew.
Yeah, so you kind of have 15, including you 3, so 18 on the ship's crew. So for combat purposes, right? They're combat ready crew. I think the max you have is 20 maybe. Look back at it. One moment, please.
That was 50.
50 is your max you can have on the ship total. Only a certain amount could have been. Was it 20? I think it was 20. Yeah, max 20. So you're at 18.
Okay.
And you also have a camel and 5 goats on the ship.
Beyond that, did we make sure to stock enough food for the trip and all that as well?
Yes, we talked about all that last week.
Okay, excellent.
But yes, we stocked up the ship. You guys stocked up for a good journey, and you always got a few goats and a camel you could eat if you wish.
We'll just throw it in the line of fire.
Oh,
excellent.
Propaganda says, "Woo!" All right.
Whoa! What's up?
So, are you departing to go up?
Going to the moon.
We are.
All right.
We are. How do the ethereal winds look?
They look about the same as they did before. They seem Trolloc is starting to recognize them a little bit. He kind of can get the currents and stuff. He's recognizing the faster ones and everything. He's getting a little bit more comfortable flying the astral winds. And I was waiting for, so I watched her walk out of her camera. I swore she was about to walk into yours because the shadow of the ceiling fan in your camera. I was like, what is going on?
That'd be crazy. All right.
But yeah, you guys are making your way, and it looks like it's going to be another day or so before you get there, but you are underway.
Right.
Cool.
All right.
On the way, do we see any like floating dead dragons?
You do not, actually. No floating dead dragons. No, just maybe a few. No, actually, no. There shouldn't be any satellites up there.
So looking back at the planet as we get towards Zuela, what does it look like? Does it look like the damage was more extensive across the entire surface? Can we tell or see anything different than we know before?
You see a lot of the so you guys kind of paid more attention to your continent as you came in, but as you look out and see all the other continents, they all have similar scars across them, where you can some places you recognize as were some of the more well-known ports of trade areas, but they look like it was hit on all the continents of the planet.
We got the D&D wheel spin.
Oh, do we? Oh,
it was pointless.
Ooh, you got a wheel spin.
Right, I got a reroll. I forgot.
You got a reroll. Once I get the bot, once I figure out the bot on my channel, I'll add the bot here to kind of let us know this. I got a reroll. All right.
No.
Oh.
I used one last week, so that's to replenish mine. Suckers. I mean, thank you, Propaganda. I'm sure of all people in chat, Propaganda definitely wants me to have the wheel spin or the reroll. Excuse me.
Yeah, I could probably. That's probably true.
He seems kind of more chaotic
For the
type.
story.
Oh, for the story. All right. But I did take the liberty of placing all the critters around the boat, so you have stuff around there. You've got camels and goats on the level below you. You guys are currently up in the loungy area. And then in the bowels of the ship, you have a cook. So the cook did take over in the kitchen from over there. And then the bowels of the ship stocked up with some more. They brought some of their hay bunks with them. And some supplies, and the Keona are in the hold. And Philamen took the forward part of the bottom hold as his little area with his bodyguard and stuff.
Just son of a bitch, just make yourself right at home on my boat.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill him when this is all over. I'm gonna be so happy when I get the chance to kill him.
So this is what he's taking over here.
Yeah, in the front, the bottom part. He's got a little crafting area. He did bring his pink gem with him. His bodyguard put his sleeping bag down there, and a few others put their little hay bales in his room too. Jerry, I think, was one of them. And I'm not sure who the other one was. It was somebody else put it in there too. Okay. But they kind of set up some stuff. A few supplies, some rum.
Just going around looking to see
stacks of Keona.
Excellent. As far as armaments.
Yeah, so you guys are stocked up pretty good. You feel confident you can make it for probably a month or two. Longer if needed for the sake of plot.
Excellent. Any upgrades in the kitchen?
Avelina's not in there, so it's cleaner.
And that new potion of loss of hearing wore off.
Yeah, the loss of hearing potion wore off. That's one of the things we said. If you couldn't get your stuff straight, we'll say Avelina took a potion. She can't hear this whole episode.
Oh my god, that would suck so bad.
It would. All right.
Well, we tried. We role played one of your potions doing that to somebody, I think, didn't we?
Her hair.
Somebody lost their hearing, I think.
Oh, it was the first episode. Krakow, he could barely hear anything, and then you were extremely loud. What happened to my wheel spin? I did spin the wheel, and I got a reroll. Thank you, Propaganda. Smells like Noah's arse. Yeah, I was wondering how that would smell with all the goats and the camel.
It smells like a red fair.
There you go.
Oh,
Adelina gets that reference now.
I do.
It smells like.
Oh.
Bring me a hatchet.
Also, I meant you spin it again. No. Yeah, I actually get a reroll token. So if I roll something that I really wanted to hurt somebody with and I didn't get it, I can reroll it.
That was what the whole joke was about. We were talking about, like, usually the players get the rerolls. That means we can, get in trouble. We can get out of trouble. But when the DM gets the reroll,
They get into trouble.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
So that's why we were saying, if anybody, he'll do that. That's what your reroll bought you, or your roll bought you.
All right. Indeed.
He says, "Carnage comes."
Carnage comes. It always is nearby. Now, did you guys want to do anything in the day and a half before you get to Uella, or were you gonna?
Any new upgrades on the armaments? Did we come up with anything with that dragon thing in front?
That was the arcane, Arcana cannon.
Charged. We still got that rocket?
It's the Arcannon.
Arcannon. Yeah.
Arcannon.
It's up front.
I think we were working on getting other people to be able to launch through it or something like that.
Basically,
through it.
Oh, if you want to launch somebody in it.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Like other
load the camels.
Other people's ability.
Camel. We only have one.
Does anybody remember what I'm talking about? At one time we were talking about.
We were talking about like loading spells into the.
Yeah, now Evelina could already do that, but somebody was going to be able to modify it to make it so that maybe I could do that.
Anybody who can load a spell can put their spell into a cannonball and fire it.
Oh, okay. So we got there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It just as it was written. We just didn't look at it. Ooh,
okay.
Yeah. It's however the stats I pasted into the ship mechanic thing under ship's weapons. Yep. Then at the bottom, the Arcana. Actually, I guess I didn't paste all of it. No, it's all there. Okay. It should be in there.
Didn't Evelina go through some changes?
Changes.
I don't know. Did she?
Why? Did I?
Did she? I don't know. She's just talking about it on her stream.
What are we talking about?
Was I? Oh, yeah. I didn't come in here soon enough because I was playing games and being bad and not being here on time.
What happened?
Did I just throw you under the bus a little bit there?
No. This is a tiny car.
Gentle
tiny car.
Push.
Yeah.
A little nudge.
I just put enhanced defense on the shirt that I'm already wearing, so I get +1 to my armor class.
Oh, so you're at 15 armor now?
Yeah. Oh, 15.
That's good to know. Let's update your stats on the screen.
Thank you.
Yo. Sweet. So you kind of messed around and made your armor tougher somehow? You infused it? That's right?
Yeah.
All right. We got a +1 AC for Avrito.
It won't actually let me change it on my character sheet, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I will.
I'll give you that option.
Yeah, I'll get you a +1. But your AC is +1. We'll know that for tonight, and then we'll fix it electronically. There it is. You are at 15. 15 AC. So we have 15 AC with Avelina, 18 AC with Carousel, and 16 AC with that other guy.
Little guy.
Great, we did.
54, 65, 51. Cool. Alrighty.
All right. I got nothing else I want to do on the ship now that we've kind of checked out everything, made sure everything looks up to snuff as we're flying up.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, everything looks great.
So we want to speed up the time process. Let's feel free.
Yeah. So, what the heck was that? Nat's getting out. So you come up to Uella, and you see, as you come up towards closer and closer to Uella, you do see the big crystal outcropping on the backside of Uella. Everything else, the whole other surface seems very barren. And that same little complex is there. I guess I should put you there. Activate. Do this.
Can we have lighting on the outside of that thing that's right to the right of the green thing? You can only kind of see that it has an opening, but it looks like a big tower.
That is a big box. It's blocking line of sight for you.
Okay.
It's a building. That's the building you went into the first time. The walls are blocking your line of sight for some reason. Okay. You guys getting off the boats?
I don't know if we do. Do we want to get off the boat yet, guys, or do we want to kind of circle around, see what's going on, take a look at the lay of the land here?
One moment, please.
I mean, make sure there's nothing around that's going to attack us as soon as we get off.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's Trolloc, let's keep it at about 100 feet off the ground and get close by and just kind of hover slowly through the whole, what do you call it? The whole area there. The whole complex. Yeah.
Okay.
So I see all the Uella's cajonas are still gone.
Yeah, the large spheres that were there are still gone. He's kind of gets close to the crystals, and then he's got to turn out of it.
Yeah.
Oops, ship is weird. Oh, no, no. All right.
Do we see any kind of movement around in the complex? Maybe let's go over and look down into the the doorway there on the far side.
It appears that is what you see.
All right.
You see the marks in the ground where the giant spheres were, and you don't see anything else except for the large crystals. Philamen comes up onto the ship, and you just see his eyes are like as wide as they can be as he's looking at these crystals over there.
And
do you see those?
Yeah, and I already called dibs, asshole.
There's plenty to go around.
Not for you.
What economy do you guys see these crystals having value in nowadays?
The new one.
I like pretty things, and I want to make pretty stuff.
Well, there's a lot of crystal there. I think those might have something to do with the suns.
Probably.
You might want to leave them alone.
Well, I did chip one tiny itty bitty bit off.
Trolloc, why don't we keep it right here and let's lower the ship down to our landing party height. And go ahead and get down to the surface.
All right. Cast crypto on the very air and sell it. Bitchin'. I love it. All right, so you guys getting off the boat?
Yeah.
Getting off the boat. So we're gonna lower. You want the ship to park, or do you want to lower the?
Yeah, but I want it more over in front where it was.
Right
in front of the. Yeah, it kept creeping away. I was like, no, bring it back to the. Yeah, so if it's time to get going, we're close by.
Okay, you want to park it on the ground, or are you parking it above the ground?
Have it. Can he hover at 50 feet like he did before?
Oh yeah, he can do that. He's getting really good at it.
Awesome.
And lower y'all down.
That's right. And let's go ahead and lower down on our landing platform.
Okay, cool. And so Gan gets out and he kind of starts working the winches and starts lowering you down. Just you three going?
What do you guys want to do? Who do we want to take? Does
Who do we not want to go?
Ryan's gonna stay on the ship.
What?
Last time I went.
Are you scared?
Last time I went down here, I had to kill a god.
No PTSD from it.
You did so good.
I did not.
We know I have issues with not listening in elevators.
That's true.
Maybe we should ask if Falaman and his guards want to come along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you go invite him?
I heard. You said Flamen. I heard Meat Shield.
Falaman said, "I'd rather stay here. I want to stay up here. I'm gonna go investigate those crystals closer over there."
Oh yeah, you should see them up close on the ground with us. They're very pretty.
Yeah, so he'll hop out with his bodyguard. He's
cracker.
Jerry comes with him too.
What about Nubs? Can he
Hi,
come?
Jerry.
Nubs?
Nubs?
Yeah.
Maybe Nubs should stay on the boat.
Aw, but I like him.
Maybe that's why he's still on the boat.
I'm just saying,
I'm staying on the boat too.
he's already wearing a red shirt, and it's called Nubs. This guy's not carrying a full pack, if you know what I'm saying. He's a few cards out. All right. So do we have who do we have here for our landing party? Gan? I think Gan should stay on the boat.
That's Jerry.
Oh. No, this guy.
Okay. Where are you looking?
Right next to the boat at the people on the ground.
Yeah, that guy right there is Jerry. That's Falaman's bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
And that's Falaman.
I think we've used that graphic for Gan as well.
No, this is Gan. I'll drop him out there real quick. There's Gan.
Oh, wow. That's really different than I'm thinking. Okay.
Yeah. Oops. And they're both done.
Oh,
That's back. I'm glad this
that
thing
was
let you.
bad.
I'm glad I let you do undo. You do like this. There we go. Yeah,
Okay.
Uh-oh. Message from me. Who's sending me a message? Okay. Ryan will be right back.
All right.
Who else you got? You got Panba, a couple of the King's Guards, any of the red shirts really. You got Almira, Calm Sailor, Deliria, Jolly Sailor, Knubs, Melodramatic Sailor, Over Emotional Sailor, Rational Sailor, Sailor Blacksmith, Sailor Cook, Sailor Thug 1 and 2, Skillful Sailor, and a Young Sailor.
It's like a clown car, Sailor.
Bitchum.
We wanted to bring Deliria last time and we forgot her, so.
You want Deliria to come?
I'll approach the King's Guards also about joining us. Ask them if they'd like to join us inside the perimeter as help with combat. I'll be very specific with them.
Okay. Yeah, they said they're willing to go. They want us to know, but they're like, shouldn't we leave at least somebody back here to guard the ship? Combat savvy?
That is a point. Who do we have left on the ship? Just the sailors, right?
Yeah.
Gan,
Panba.
Yeah.
That's it. The two King Guard and Trolek.
Oh, maybe on second thought, leave them there. Gosh.
Panba says she's pretty. She looks pretty rugged too. So she's like, I can guard the ship if needed.
Okay. And
You see that part of her what she's wearing, she's got that tent that you gave to her, like strapped to her belt.
Okay.
She was the sister of the two brothers that you went to go find in the mountains.
That's right. All right. She's looking. Okay, and then Falaman said he was probably going to come back to the boat, wasn't going to go in. So that's more.
He said he was going to go look at the gems.
What do you think?
They actually already left to look at the gems.
Yeah, I was like, they just took off towards that green gem.
Well, I know, but they'll look at that for a while and then come back to the boat. They're not going to be going in where things are dangerous.
Like, we'll watch out here. You hear pink, 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 pink.
It's not going to be happy.
What do you think, Ablina? Should we bring the King's Guards in with us? Huh?
I want Deliria with us.
All right. So we're bringing
Deliria?
the red shirt.
All right, Deliria will go with you. Deliria, what? She's like, oh yeah, I gotta go. Oh, I was curious about this place. The ground feels so weird. It's like soft, but not.
Squishy.
Is she? It's very non-Newtonian. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't say that.
I checked. I never noticed the ground. I checked it with my feet.
It's just really dusty and dirty.
Spongy.
Over here, I'm getting some more handfuls of moon dust.
Moon
I
dust.
don't know when I'll be back.
Uh-oh. Don't know if I'll be back
You need
again.
bottles, didn't you?
She's got a few, I believe, don't you? There should be some in your
I'll do
inventory.
that.
Empty bottles.
Shall we start?
Yeah.
We can move. Maybe we can move Krakow with us. Shall we start making our way towards the?
Yeah. I'll move. He'll follow behind you guys.
Okay. Or well, let's see. Do we want to take anybody else? Maybe Pamba wants to come.
Pick me. Panda?
Yeah.
She looks a little bit uncertain. Give me a persuasion. She's a little bit more.
Well, maybe if she doesn't feel comfortable, maybe I don't want to push her.
Yeah, she's like, I'm good with guarding the ship for now. I don't know yet.
Well, how about
Those
if
are
I take
some
one
big crystals.
one of the King's Guard to help us, and then one with you with Pamba to help guard the ship. You guys keep the. How about that?
Okay. The King's Guard said that sounds good. I just didn't think it was a good idea to bring both of us, but we'll go.
All right.
The King's Guard one comes with you.
Yep. All right. Excellent. This seems like a pretty decent landing party. Then let's go ahead and move on to it.
The red shirt's like, why am I the only one wearing red? Hey, time roller.
Hello.
All right.
That's why I was late. I was playing with Time Roller. You can blame me too.
Time
Oh, what are you
roller.
guys playing? What are you guys playing?
We played a few games on BGA.
Oh yeah. Ooh, what do we see? What do we see?
You see an empty room before you. Looks like the elevator is still where you left it as well. Up.
Excellent.
Doors are still open. As you look to the right, the giant spheres are gone. The big crystals are still there. You can feel that subtle hum that they're doing, but not that bad. It's not like overwhelming or anything. And you hear a pink, pink, pink off in the distance.
All right.
Pink, pink,
I had my
pink, pink. Like
I have
there's
my
two people hitting now. You what?
I have my K on it already.
Okay. I bet. Yeah. Kaona at the ready. All right. Krakow and the King's Guard and Deliria will follow. They both are like just like amazed at what's in here, and they're like, it's just two rooms.
No,
It's
there's
bigger.
more. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
All right, everybody, you ready?
Yep, let's go.
Should we go down here without him? We all know what's down here. There's a lot of down here.
He'll be fine. You can blame me.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to take the lever and move it and head down.
Krakow probably just seems a little nervous because he was a little traumatized from what happened last year. He's like in a dazed stupor. Flipping the lever?
Yep.
All right. I get it. Yay! So you see the walls go up in front of, like all the walls go up, and the Deliria and the King's Guard are kind of taking a step back by it. They're just like, whoa. And the walls go up, and they can feel the air going there, and they're just kind of looking around like, what's going on?
We're going down. We're descending down into Uella.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes.
I thought you guys killed Uella.
We did. But
The
I meant the
person,
body.
not
The
the
body of the Uella, the moon, not the god.
Okay. All right.
That thing you see up in the sky.
In the sky.
In the sky. So, do we hear anything outside the elevator doors? Does it sound all quiet?
Give me perceptions.
I will. Please allow me to.
Well then, by all means.
I've rolled. Oh no!
Rolled it. Oh no!
I rolled a. What was that?
the door feels cooler to the touch as you put your ear to it. It's just colder than it was up top.
Oh, wow. Apparently I couldn't roll either.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You think the door feels warmer?
I have a bad experience with elevators.
I look over at the King's Guard. Hey, do you hear anything?
He's like, he takes a listen at the door. Yeah, if I find it. Where is it? It's under checks, no, conditions, no.
Oh,
Skills. Yeah, it is skills. Perception. He takes a listen at the door.
Oh.
I don't hear anything.
All right.
You go first.
I want to go first.
I don't
peek out-
either.
peek
They
out the door.
yelled at me last time.
She's afraid to get off the elevator now. She's
I make sure
Yeah.
she's trying to push me out. Hey,
Yeah.
back. All right, and then I kind of peek out and look around.
You see what you see before you.
Can I look more sideways? How do I look more sideways? Oh,
Oops. Oh, did you step out of the elevator?
no.
Oh,
That's how you answer that question, Alina.
Somebody said, "Did you step out of the elevator?" You say no. But seriously though,
I'm
you
trying to turn my character.
no. Poor Athletes.
You see that?
No.
You still see what you see.
Okay.
Before you is like an empty room. You hear subtle humming coming from behind you. The doors in front of you and to your right are both open. You can see straight through the doors in front of you. In there, you see some bars that are also open, and you see blood across the floor in the room in front of you.
Does that remind me of our blood or something like that?
You remembered it from last time you were here. Krakow rolls a stealth check.
Oh no, I've been noticed.
You're still in the elevator.
They just totally step out of the elevator.
No, I didn't. I'm still in there.
I'm going to roll a stealth too. Where is that?
It's under S.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh. I is
Right in the crack of his ass.
It's still funny.
Crack of his ass. Alright, everybody's rolling stealth checks. Deliria's like, why is everybody trying to hide? She looks over and she's like, I guess I'll hide too. So she kind of gets up against the wall, just like presses her body as hard as she can against the wall. And
Nails it.
Fades into
Very
the wall. It's like a chameleon.
She just melts.
She had a +1. She critted.
Everyone
Delirious.
learns from me.
Now we know what Deliria's talent is.
Yeah.
See, I told you should break them.
Did play it
See, the
twice.
dice tell the story.
Dude.
Did she magically disappear, or did she?
She's
sort of
really
like
well
that?
hidden. you don't know. She's gone.
She's
Well, I think
part
that.
of
I mean,
the wall.
I'm trying to suggest with a name like Deliria, this might be excellent character development.
But yeah, she disappeared to you.
All right, so I take it my stealth check was satisfactory.
You did a
I
stealth
wanna-
check. Everybody did a
I wanna-
stealth check.
Here down the hallways.
All right, you see everything you see. Before you see a room with bars in the room far opposite of it, blood all over the floor. If you remember from last time you were in here, what was in there? There were these creatures carrying these bags.
Yeah.
They were looked like they were pieced together creatures.
Oh.
That are now down on the planet.
Damn, we missed that. We missed that hard.
Or did we let them go? How do we draw them back?
What else was in this place? Do you guys remember? When you left? Actually, when you first the real question is when you first arrived, what was in this place?
Well, no, there was a ton of the big creatures, the robotic creatures.
Okay.
Yeah, in this particular room, though, there was the one big clockwork dude and two smaller dudes with nets that Karasak got intimate with.
The nets. That's right. See, I was distracted.
So they were guarding the things.
Oh.
Can we travel back in time?
This is a
and
prison.
Know what we know now?
This whole complex is a prison. So
You're the one
that
who's
means
I'm just saying.
I'm very, very aware of that. Always, it's okay to be reminded of that.
Backpedaling. Are the doors open? I take it they are open.
The doors are all open.
What's going on in the rooms here?
In the rooms, above the rooms, you see giant structures that almost look like your Trinity Jewel, but they're really big. Just let down a subtle hum as they kind of slowly spin.
Okay.
Very slowly spin.
But there's none of those guardian robot-y thingies here anymore.
You do not see any.
There are definitely more over here. I'm going to open these doors.
We'd been there before.
Yeah, but we never walked in here.
No.
Oh, all right. This is empty too.
What is this?
At least it looks like it.
Is this a pool of bubbling gold?
Bubbling gold.
No.
So before you see a kind of like a pool of some kind of weird liquid. Around you,
I
on
want
either
some.
you want some. On either side of the room, you do notice that there's some of those very tall columns that you saw in the other room where the Kaona were in, but these appear to be empty. But there's some kind of liquid inside of them.
Does it look like the liquid is the same in the tubes as it is in the pool?
It does.
Is it just me, or are the Kaon a different color in the ones in the end?
The ones in the other room all had like a glow, either red, blue, or green. These don't seem to be glowing.
Oh, okay, but these are red at the end, or look like they would once be red, or no? You can't even see the color.
You can't really see the color that much. There are some hints of color on the actual the columns themselves, but they don't have that glow like they did in the other room.
Like the other ones were the typical
Which ones
colors
you
of the
did?
three. This looked like they were isolated to be the opalescent ones.
Is it possible to go ahead?
Is it possible for Avelina to get some of the liquid in a bottle?
Oh, the DMV rolling.
I'll be rolling. Yeah, it's
rolling.
basically flush with the water. Like the liquid is flush with the floor, so you could walk up and scoop some up if you wish.
Is it cool to the touch, or is it molten?
It looks like some kind of liquid. You don't feel heat coming from it, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, okay.
You give me a perception check if you want.
Yeah.
Does this look dangerous? Will this kill me if I touch it?
Krakow, it looks like it's kind of slimy colored. It looks really slimy. Avelina, you notice it looks like there's something sleeping at the bottom of it.
Oh, crap.
Ooh.
So you
Hey,
look.
Philomen, you want to take a swim?
Philomen's up on the surface. Tink, tink,
Oh.
tink. They look like large. Like there's like 3 white lizards, like kind of big lizards with wings. Looks like they're asleep at the bottom of this thing, like really far down there. It looks pretty deep, probably like 30 feet deep or so.
Okay. I didn't notice
They
that,
don't-
right?
No, that's Avelina. And she want to get close and scoop some out.
Yeah, I don't think I want to touch it now, though. I don't know what it does. There's
Do you
sleeping
want-
things down
Do you
can
want
touch
to
it.
grow your own pet dragon? Because that seems like that's what it's doing.
Oh, I know what happened last time you guys rolled for pets and I wasn't here. Why don't I get a pet?
Well, now's your chance.
You did get a pet. You just barbecued it.
We turn this sucker into the
Do you
Dragon Riders of Tribus.
So are you scooping up some liquid or no?
Hang on a
Yeah.
minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You were going to do it.
Don't you me.
He was a pet.
Give me a.
As I said.
You
Uh-oh.
were a brother, Anakin!
Give me a sleight of hand.
Wow. Okay.
Pretty please. Okay. One moment, please. So you scooping it up into your little jar?
Yep.
You now have a potion of healing.
Ooh.
Neat.
Neat. You kind of recognize it as you get a little bit on you. It makes your skin feel kind of cool, and you feel like it feels a little bit younger. So this made me feel better. So
You said the pillars beside us were filled with these bottles of this too?
it looks like it's some kind of this looks like the liquid's kind of the same. It's got the same as you look in there. It's solid all the way up through it, but it kind of has the same subtle like little goldish glow to it.
And I look at one of. Does it look like those are removable from the pillars at all?
They're huge. Like you can't really see the top. They're going like way up. It's like the other room was.
We found Joan Rivers' secret stash.
Indeed. But we're all healed up.
Yeah.
Avelina, do you have more bottles?
Time Roller says I was the pet. Wait a
You was
second.
Why can I not find this? What page of the potion of healing was? Like, oh, the hell, there is a medium here. Duh.
I'm sure that's on. Did you just try control space?
No, I was looking in the actual book. I forgot it was in
Okay,
the
here we go.
All right.
Open. And how do I just put that into chat?
I can read it.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah. So potion of healing is this says red liquid, but in this game it's goldish color. Glimmers when agitated. You regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink this potion. And I believe it's what kind of is it? Like a bonus action or is it an action? This says it's an action. Yeah.
To use an action, I think to use an item is it can be a bonus action, but it's a.
This one says action. Yeah, this one says action.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, like rogues can do it. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Rogues can turn that into a bonus action.
Speaking of rogues, where's that rogue going?
I went to explore the other clone things.
Yeah. So
does everything look the same here, or
it all looks the same?
Are there?
There's Kaona up to the ceiling. The Kaona of the people, kind of stacked inside there. They're kind of floating in there, just in that goo, and it just looks like there's a lot of them. And as you get up close, you look down. It looks like they go down too.
Good Lord.
Deliria, don't get lost.
She's like, I want to touch the goo.
I'm gonna watch her for just a second. Bye.
Here, I'll help you guys out too. So as you all look in here, this is what you would see at the bottom there. So there you go. You see those at the bottom.
Oh wow. Okay. That's very significant.
And you recognize them from when you cracked the door open. When you cracked the door open, they were kind of fluttering around in there because Karasok actually looked in this room when you first explored it, and you just shut the door.
No, I think that was Krakow. That was Krakow that saw that because I never heard what this was.
It was one of you guys.
I looked in the room and saw the army of automatons.
Okay,
that's the thing I saw. That I went, oh, I'm going to leave that alone.
Yeah, I definitely cracked this open and I went, nope.
Somebody did. Like, okay. But they're all kind of in the fluid now. They're up. It looks like they're sleeping down there.
Okay. So, can I just see you head down south here, Krakow?
What?
We'll go in here.
I went back into the throne room.
Yeah. The throne room?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not to be outdone by filet mignon.
You hear you've returned so soon when you enter the room.
Oh, fuck, what the shit? Hi, what?
It sounds like 3 different voices speaking at the same time when they speak to you.
Oh, that's
back already? They're all kind of harmonized as they all speak at the same time. Spoke at the same time.
Yeah, we kind of figured that we... Where are you? I'm... I got a short bow out.
You got a short bow?
Is that a crystal reading a book?
That's the throne that was original. The book is actually not there. I didn't take it out.
Okay.
I think it was. Can I get it?
Just check. Back so soon.
Yeah, it's part of the map. It's not an object. Yep. What brings you back?
Oh, just trying to figure out what the hell happened down on Tribus.
You went back to the surface, huh?
Yeah, didn't like what we saw. Felt it was better and nicer up here for, the time being, maybe.
Thank you for freeing us.
Oh, you're welcome. Totally unintentional, but yeah, I guess what's done is done.
Totally unintentional.
Who are you?
Thank you for freeing us. I can totally hear them in like 3 different voices in my head.
I do too. I really want to do a recording of
me too.
if he has this, just give me the script and I'll record 3 tracks of it in 3 different voices simultaneously.
No, it sounds so cool.
It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Are y'all here in this room? Or
I'm outside the door. I learned my lesson.
no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to
outside the door. She's hanging back.
This is Evelina's nope moment.
It is.
Yeah, so there you see what you see there. On top of the crystals, you see on top of the blue crystal is a blue large lizard. We're going to call them dragons. Dungeons for the Dungeons and the Dragons.
All right.
You see a blue one on top of the blue crystal, a red one on top of the red crystal, and a green one on top of the green crystal.
Is it safe to assume that you are the embodiments of? I can't remember our sons at the moment.
Telos, Yetna, and Arasil.
There we go. Thank you.
No. We are part of the subconscious of the one who slumbers.
The one who slumbers?
The one who slumbers. They created your universe while it dreams.
This is some Zelda shit happening right now. This is the windfish talking.
Wind.
There are others who seek to destroy the one who slumbers and have infiltrated this dream. From your perspective, a very long time ago, they began by consuming this system star as they condensed the energy into a portal so dark that no light may escape. At the same time, they began channeling some of the subconscious of the one who slumbers, forming the three suns that you have grown accustomed to, and also naturally began worshiping due to how much of an influence they have over your people. From the center, they conduct a ritual to bring forth from the darkness a very ancient being that, if awoken, will consume this entire universe and the mind of the one who slumbers. This requires a great deal of energy and souls, of which they harvested from the surrounding spheres. They met fierce opposition at first, but soon had 5 of which they had begun alternating their harvest. Planets were completely stripped of all sentient life to be used as sacrifices. Then all technology was removed and new seeds planted. Each crop takes about 1,000 years of your perceived years to mature. This usually ensures an easy harvest. Each planet's harvests are collected inside 3 large spheres and carried to the ritual. They are at first empowered for their energies to survive the condensing, as the spheres that hold them are, well, you each carry 3 of them.
They're Kaona.
Your Kaona are the offerings that the harvests are used.
And so now what happens to our planet?
Well, right now they're in the process of clearing the technology. And any stragglers who may have slipped through the cracks. Usually the one who sat in that chair, upon completion of the clearing, would send the seeds down.
So we just missed her.
You killed her. Us 3 here are part of the subconscious of the one who slumbers. Our energies were being used to control the positioning of this moon. And to influence each of our traits of the one who slumbers. Prosperity, anger, healing.
Is the one who slumbers still in jeopardy? Will
There are other planets still being harvested. Before you 3 intervened, there were 3, there are only 2 fields left that they still harvest from.
How can we stop them? How can we stop them from continuing on our planet? Is there any way?
I believe you already have.
There are still creatures down there. Monsters. the people have to hide from?
They're not going to harvest anymore because there will be no more replanting. So no crops to harvest.
I see. Are you saying they just die?
The fields are plowed.
I see. So what is to be done? Do we try to free the other planets? Do we?
You
What
can
do we
try.
do? What should we do with this moon?
The moon, we could set it back on its natural course. And we are going to dissipate.
So we are.
You can try to save your people. It takes a while for them to get there. The closer they get to the ritual site, the more time you have.
You think it might be possible? We do have a ship. Which way should we go? How might we know which path to take or which direction to follow?
I believe you three are too weak to do what you must to get there. You are already strong, though, because for some reason, your crop has prevailed more. I believe it's because of the Keona you carry. It seems that maybe the one who was here before you did some things to your culture to ensure you had the right information.
She gave us steroids.
But your power is not in your size. It's in the souls you wield in your Keona.
Souls.
Each one of your Keona holds about 1/3 of a world's population in souls. You each hold 3 Keona. That's a whole world's soul energy that you are wielding.
Oh my. Thinking back to the cannonballs on the
This harvest cycle has been going on for a very long time. But time is kind of silly here because the closer you get to the ritual, the more time you have. But in your current state, you will need more help to do what you must down there. We don't know how the ritual is being performed or what it is. There was only one who's ever made it back from the ritual that we know of. You knew him as Larock.
The king. The first king. Carl.
Carl!
Carl!
That sounds really weird in the tribal. Carl!
If you're part of the subconscious, why are you trying to help us?
Because we want the one who slumbers to live. We are part of the one who slumbers.
Yeah, that's self-preservation. I look over you. They're part of the one who slumbers.
Yeah, okay. So, if we... Yeah, someone needs to explain this to me. Krakow still has an intelligence of...
So,
guess
7.
so
This man.
basically
Wait,
what
no,
they
this
just
man.
told us, there's an eternal entity who in its dream creates our reality, and there's another invading entity that is channeling or siphoning energy off of the one who dreams, which would jeopardize if that's allowed to continue. And that's why all this thing is continuing, because they're taking energy from the one who dreams, and that's how they do it. There's 2 planets left in the cycle. Did I get this right? I look back up at the dragons. Am I paraphrasing?
You were very close.
So,
Did I get
okay.
You missed one key part.
Okay.
They are taking the energies from the planet's peoples, their souls, and they are trying to awaken even greater darkness at the center of the 3 suns.
Okay, so great conscious black hole thingy is asleep. Our world is not real because it's part of a dream. But
it is very real to you.
Well, yeah, it's real
This
to us
is real.
because Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh, we get a wheel spin finish.
Oh, got it. Woo, Kelsey, thank you.
Kelly C, thank you for the wheel
I
spin.
got a reroll.
Second of night. And I'm gonna call that name. Kelly C, you get to name a character on the Crystal Cob.
Dang.
Oh, snap. You're terrible at that, so thanks.
You get to name one of the sailors on the Crystal Cob. You do.
Yep.
You get to name a sailor on the Crystal Cob. You redeem the wheel spin, you get to name it.
Wow, the pressure.
Oh, wow, the pressure.
Well, you think of a name. So, dreaming, conscious, black hole, and green, red, and blue parts of its subconscious are under attack by other energy thingy stealing energy from slumbering black hole.
That's what I gathered.
Okay.
We're inside a cathode ray too.
So we want to stop
and
other thing
to turn off the magnet.
You're breaking
Somebody's trying to
crack
turn it
off.
We're breaking crack off. Is he okay?
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I think he's okay.
I know this is a lot to take in, and we
Are
don't
you
have much
saying-
time
are
to
you
stick
saying
around.
The other two planets, do they also circle our three suns?
Yes, the one who sat in the chair who kept us subdued kept a log in her book.
Ah,
But the book, I believe you took.
and it would tell us where to go next. I
Good
take it.
luck.
So I kind of go up to the dais and look. Is the book there?
It's in your
No,
bag.
you have it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's the pretty picture book we found.
That's the one that I can't read very well.
Yes. There should have been a map of this.
It's in flippity
system.
gibbers. Yes, there's the map of the system.
Okay. While we still have them, let's look at the map and see if we've got questions.
It's the weird circle thing.
Is it in handouts?
Yes.
Yeah, weird circles. All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's all five of them. Okay.
Yeah, that's all five of them. I think we're the one of those.
You are the brown one.
The brown one. Okay, so we're the fourth rock from the suns. Got a really interesting idea for a sitcom.
And the darkness is in between the three suns, in the middle.
It is. The darkness is in between the three. That's where the system's original orb was at. They see you pull the book out and start looking. And they look. Yes, you are the brown one.
Ah.
The other two, the ones with a moon still orbiting, are still involved.
Yeah.
Ah.
So the ones
When we
without
go,
the moon are the ones.
The whole moon will go with us.
Yes.
We set it back in motion, but it will be no longer tied to your world.
So the other two without moons, those are the two that were already harvested.
The other two were liberated. They liberated themselves.
Okay.
They broke free of the chain.
Gotcha.
We don't know really what's going on there anymore. It could be a wasteland or it could be a utopia. The next two towards the three, are still. There are different stages of the harvest. One is very new. It's still just kind of coming up in civilization. The other one is approaching the next harvest. The blue one will be the one to be harvested next.
So if we were to go there,
They will be the most evolved, whereas the one just next to you will be the least evolved.
And either way, if we do what we did here, essentially we can free the rest of the one who sleeps consciousness and keep these planets from being harvested any longer.
You will
correct?
stop the harvest now, but we do not know how close they are to the ritual in the center. They had a large stockpile from the initial harvest as they were setting up the ritual. While they set up the rituals, but Larat took a large portion of their stockpile and slowed them down.
So we need to head to the center.
So we need to head for the suns?
If we want to save our people.
You will want allies. If you want to bring your people back, you need to go get them soon. But the closer they get to there, the more time you have.
I understand. Do you understand?
I don't understand, though. That seems like a riddle that I'm not capable of processing.
Well,
the closer you get to the three suns, the slower time gets for them.
Oh, okay.
At the center of the ritual, they seem to get a harvest to your standards in time once every 3 days.
Oh.
Wow. That's...
Uh-oh. Somebody's looking for a sound clip. Danger zone!
Mind blowing.
I wasn't actually.
Oh.
Danger zone.
So Evelina, you wanted to study stars and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Guess you hit the jackpot!
Yay! Okay, let's go.
So I guess we have a choice. Do we try to stop a harvest?
Do we have time to do both?
I mean,
considering the time slows down as they get closer.
As we get closer, time slows down.
Yeah, I guess it gets harder to catch up too.
So
can we ever catch up right now? Is it? Let's ask them. Is it possible to catch up to them?
We can loan you some of our powers where the time won't affect you as much.
Could you possibly charge our Trinity Jewel with that?
Charge it as we leave. We will give you your ship a means to delay the time reaction.
Excellent.
Can we just maybe drive this moon into them and kill them that way?
No.
Damn. Well, worth a shot.
I agree. Definitely worth a shot. It's outside the box thinking. Who knows? The dais could be a steering wheel.
As far as we know, it was. We killed the person driving it and it stopped moving.
You will know when the harvest is when the moon stops, when that planet's moon stops. After the seeding, it normally continues again.
Oh.
I see.
Gotcha. All right. Well.
If there was somebody in control.
So, all right. So, sidebar here. They think we're not ready yet by ourselves, at least just the three of us, to take on the mad thing at the center of the solar system that's trying to destroy everything.
We got a crew. We got a ship.
Here we go.
Sounds like an adventure.
We do have meat shields.
And the rock seems to prep you as well. The rock seems to have done a very good job at preparing your culture. He must have been very wise.
He was the people's king.
And even his offspring were powerful ally.
And his offspring.
You see Scares off a little like what looks to be a prayer, like a to the recently passed king. When you talk about it.
I think head. Oh. Okay. I guess bye then. The dragons are gone.
Oh,
We will energize your jewel, but we must pay back.
All right. Well,
Cue the countdown music. The whole place starts crumbling. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. You got time. Not much, though.
Not much.
They did say that they did say that the moon was going to start drifting away, and they don't. They're kind of one holding it here.
All right. Well, normal Krakow would definitely be going to each of these gems to take a little bit, but I think there are more pressing matters. So I'm just gonna.
It's not earthquake type either stuff. I was teasing a little bit about that. But you don't know what's going to happen to this moon. I don't actually.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, it could be Death Star explosion. It could be just.
I did like the idea of driving it. I really did.
Unfortunately, not an option. But just to feel powerful, I'm going to sit in the chair.
Oh, I like it. I hear him grunt back in the back.
It's a big chair.
Guys, look at this. Want to know something? Want to know something about sitting in this chair?
What?
Rocks are very uncomfortable to sit on. Let's go.
Okay. All right then. Something to say.
It was very nice, though. It had like a subtle vibration to it, so it was like a nonstop massage.
I don't tell Evelina about that.
Oh.
What about me? What about my chair? I heard something about a chair.
Nothing. No chair.
Oh, why don't you let me have any fun?
Oh, that's
wrong. Where are you at?
I don't know. It's gone now, but for the longest time, I couldn't move through the space. That ghost wall.
Delaria and the King's Guard are just like jaw dropped agape, just staring at where the dragons were.
And I'm just gonna.
Krakow?
Yeah, I got this.
Yep.
Go.
Do we want any more of this goo? Can we take a bath in this?
Delaria says.
Delaria wants to know if she can take a bath in it.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Delaria.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Can we all take a bath in it?
Bottles.
I mean, I wouldn't actually like
Then I start
put my
eyeballing
whole
Delaria.
body into it because I don't want to wake up the 3 unconscious, conscious, subconsciouses.
Evelina, how many more bottles you got?
Let's see. I have 4 more.
Fascinating, Matt.
So no bath thing, Krakow?
I'm not gonna take it. I'll take some in a vial, but I'm not gonna jump in with.
All right, I'll get 2 more glass
Does the
bottles.
DM ask her if you jump in?
And one to crack off.
What?
Does the DM ask Delaria if she jumped into the water?
No, she I lagged a little bit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's the final copyright.
It's the last DMC strike.
Whoa!
FTC strike. All right. So, do we want to fill these last 4 bottles, or did you already?
Do I have to use all my bottles?
Well, they are. It is healing water.
Danger
Healing
zone.
potion. Uh-oh.
Okay. I can get
That's a
one.
warning. He's trying to warn us.
No, no.
No.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and fill the last one I
Yes.
have.
No. Huh? Would you
It's
say?
fine. I'll do it.
All right. Softly,
I
quietly.
can get more somewhere else.
Wait, let me. I take all the bottles. and then I stealth.
Delton?
Yeah. And then I
Alright.
fill the bottle.
Okay, you rolled a stealth check. You feel very stealthy. And you're filling the bottles.
Correct.
Filling 4 more.
Yes.
You have 4 more potions of healing.
All right. I hand them back to Oblina.
And we have a new ship's red shirt. Typhoon. Typhon?
Typhoon. Typhoon.
Typhon. 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 Typhon.
What
Thank
Why
you.
did I say that? Typhoon. Okay. Excellent.
Sweet.
Which one is that? Is that the which one do we grab?
I just named one of them. I don't know which one it was.
I know. Which one did you name? Was it
Oh.
Sleepy? Dopey?
No, it was. I think it was over emotional.
Over emotional?
Yeah, it was. No, I just picked a random one. There wasn't anything to be read into it.
Oh no.
Okay.
I just think it's funny. I that's what I'm thinking of. It was like the 7 dwarves.
In Greek mythology, Typhon was the youngest son of Gaia, and Tartarus was described as a grisly monster with 100 dragon's heads, who was conquered and cast into the underworld by Zeus,
Oh, I'm like a pleasant feller.
according to Internet Britannica.
Oh, Internet Britannica.
I like it.
The more you know. Oh.
To the elevator.
To the ascent elevator. Okay.
And we said
Yeah.
that there was nothing really of interest in the other rooms, right?
Which? Yeah. I mean, you guys looked into all the rooms, I believe. The 2 other rooms look to be empty,
Cool.
and
Before
the
you
other
go on the
only
elevator.
other room was the basically the seed chamber,
I'm chipping this rock.
chipping the rock. All right, you get a chunk of opalescent crystal.
Sweet.
Weird.
Where are you guys?
Elevator.
All the way to the elevator?
Hurry, the door's closing! The door's closing! Oh.
I made it. It felt like
Felt like what?
getting on the ship at the end of a run.
You flip the lever. Excuse me. The leather.
Yeah, I think Evelina's over there pulling it.
All right. As you pull it, yeah, the same thing happens as you kind of expect by now. You go up. And
Usually what happens when Evelina pulls a lever.
Woo.
You
It's
hold that
another
one.
day on the cob. Long cob.
Pink, tink,
All right.
tink, 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 tink.
Oh yeah, they're going to town, huh?
You know what? Fuck it, let's leave them. There's only 3 of them. We have plenty of people.
Who needs them?
Back
Pink,
off. That's
pink,
not the right thing to
pink.
do.
Pink. You see the bodyguard go back as he sees you guys getting ready to leave, and he kind of hollers over to Philamen.
Yep, see, we don't have
He's
to
like,
change.
"We're leaving already?
We're leaving.
Oh, I barely got anything. This stuff's hard. Have you tried to mine this, Krakow?
Yep.
This is hard.
There's a rock, I know.
So hard." Okay.
We need to talk too.
Okay. So they all follow. Krakow, you see, he's got a good little bit though, but it's not as much as he thought he would have had.
Yeah, well, it's mine now anyway. I
He looks
told my
tired.
dibs on it.
He's like, nope, this is mine.
No, I'm the general. I'm commandeering that.
Well,
It's evidence.
we should have evidence.
Is it?
Can you give him a persuasion check?
Oh yeah. Persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay. No, why? Why you gotta tease me with a 17?
I know. I saw it.
The rock hit it. It hit the rock on my screen. Oh. He's like, yeah, I'm keeping this. Says.
Hey, stop moving that ship.
You get back on the boat? You getting on the boat?
Yeah, we are getting on the boat.
All right, Gan lowers the elevator down to you. And you're on the boat. Gan's like, you guys have been gone for like 2 days.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell with the time?
But the ship did something weird shortly, like just a little bit ago. Did you guys do something down there?
Oh, the time delay. The Remember? Said
Yeah.
they were gonna try to it.
But,
Never mind. Never mind. It's okay. We know what it is.
but
So wait. How long did you say it is?
it was
You guys-
2 days.
You've been gone. We've been gone for 2 days, but for us, it's been a couple hours. That means the ship is 2 days in the future. I don't know what this means. This is out of my realm. I'm looking over at you, just waiting to see if your head explodes.
Me, I'm just like, all right, so the closer that we get to the ritual, how does that mean that the closer we get to the ritual, the more time we have?
The closer they get to the ritual, the more time you have.
Why don't we just trust the dragons? You know what I mean?
Yeah, just trust the dragons.
Just trust the dragons.
Just trust the dragons. The dragons are cool. It seems like
It'd be easiest that way.
yeah. Let's not destroy our universe by subverting them.
Oh wait, the over emotional sailor was one that got unalive last time during the dragon
that
fight.
one's dead?
Yeah. So we'll that's fine.
Years
I'll
old.
replace. Yeah. We are going to replace
Squeaky wheel mallet.
skillful sailor. Squeaky wheel gets the mallet.
That's what I said.
Nice.
It's whack-a-mole.
Ooh, so yep, we now have, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, so who did we name then? What was it? Dopey?
Typhon, excuse me. Typhon, sorry. There's not two O's.
Who he, she was before.
It would have been the skillful sailor is now gone.
Skillful sailor. Oh, so Typhon is the skillful sailor.
Typhon was Typhon.
Wait, wasn't this the one also that blended into the wall?
No, that was Deliria.
No,
just
that
now.
was
Oh, that was
Deliria.
good. No, that's right. Okay, yeah. All right. See, we're character building here, but I'm getting confused. We got to flesh these guys out. All right.
Typhon. There you go. Kelly, see, there's your person.
So I take my as we get up onto the boat. I take my my book and my special circle drawing over to Trolloc,
Mm-hmm.
and I start talking to him about what we learned, and hey, we need to start heading here to try to save our people. It's a good chance we might be able to bring them back.
Heading here. Are you pointing to the three?
Yeah,
The
I'm heading.
The three sons?
Like, yeah, I've got the picture out, and I'm like in the center of the three suns. That's where they're being taken.
We got to head that way. Okay.
That's correct.
So we're heading towards the three.
That's right. Right, guys?
Yep.
That's what we're doing, right?
Maybe jump a little bit. Heading towards the three. All right.
I don't want to hear anything about you jumping.
that clip. She about fell out of the chair. It almost took me out
knocked you
too.
out.
She did.
It
Oh.
was definitely a danger zone.
They start making their journey. He's like, we're going towards the 3. Are we gonna? You trying to kill more gods? Just Trollocs asking.
So we've learned that they're. Oh, it's a long story. I'll tell you over.
It's long, sir. We'll tell you when we understand it.
Oh, God.
Sleep over it.
But more or less, yes, they're not really gods. They're more like celestial vampires.
What's a vampire?
Oh, I don't know. How about like, and then I think of those things that like I've seen in the rivers, deep in some of the mountainous areas, the leeches, and I describe it like that.
Ew.
You know? Yeah, except for they're doing it to the one, and then the dreams,
one.
and then I just shake my head and never mind. The 3 are aspects of the one.
Were you smoking something down there?
It's a bunch of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Time's gonna slow down as we get closer to them.
Time's going to slow down for us?
Yes, which is why for us it's been a couple hours since we left the ship, and for you it's been 2 days. They fixed the ship. They put the ship in a delay so that we're moving faster or something on it.
It's not going to affect. The closer you get, time won't slow down as much for you. So you'll kind of have like a.
So we will have a bubble of going faster then, basically.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. 2 days.
I will.
Like I said, timey wimey.
Timey wimey.
We're 2 days ahead of everybody else. On the base multiplier, I don't know.
Time. I will. I'm gonna add all players in the observer state.
We are on daylight savings. Yeet.
Daylight savings. Eat. I have added a handout that has everything that those 3 told you in it, for the most part.
Excellent.
Thank God.
There we
It
go.
better be in triplicate.
Oh,
So that each one said this.
I'll just every word in there 3 times in a row.
Yes.
It'd be hard as hell to read. There we go. That's the gist of what they said. Alrighty. I think it should show up under the handouts. It's not in a folder.
The one who slumbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Me. Oh, me. Oh, I should show you. Oh, can I do it? So, I don't think we're going to do this next week because Thanksgiving. Are we? I didn't plan on doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Plan on doing it.
No, that's a good plan.
I had to remind somebody, by the way. You're welcome.
Who'd you remind? Me? Oh. Yeah. But sweet, they're all reading that thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Everybody read.
Osmosis. The one who slumbers has created your universe in its dream.
There you go. Go ahead and finish that up. Let everybody know what's going on.
What? Am I reading this out loud to make sure that everyone gets it in one?
Well, I read it before, but I guess you don't have the voice. I can show it on chat too. Here we go. Danger zone. There we go. Oh, it's not good. Let me shrink it. There we go.
I read Seek to Destroy, and Metallica starts playing on the Singing Sword. So, in the perspective of
Yeah.
thingy at the middle of the solar system, the time of Larock was about 3 days ago.
Basically, yeah. So he's to the thingy at the center of the solar system. Not 3 days ago. It'd probably been like 6 days because there's like 3 planets now, and they're each one comes in every 3 days. So maybe 9 days ago to them, a little over a week ago, Larock escaped to them.
Gotcha.
To you, a whole civilization was
1,000 years,
basically, yeah,
thousands of years.
Yeah. So time-wise, it's probably about 300 years before a civilization actually starts recording history and are cognitive enough for them to evolve that way. Larock probably would have showed up a little bit once they started getting intelligent enough to be starting technology stuff like buildings, huts, whatchamacallit, kingdoms and everything, domains, settling wars.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how he knew about it. Do you think there was some kind of like
How he knew about it? They said he escaped them.
He said he escaped.
Oh, he is. Oh, I missed that.
He was harvested, and he escaped. This was something that Uella actually told you before when she said he was harvested and escaped, and then showed up looking for answers. Didn't get what he wanted from her. And then he went back down to the surface, but she kind of disabled his ship on the way down. And then the 3 in the chamber here implied that he somehow influenced your culture to prepare you for this. He seeded ways and culture.
He attuned us all. He attuned us all to 3 planets worth of souls.
That yeah.
He
So
made that part of our
he
culture.
armed you and other cultural hints that he left for you. That's what they said. He's like he did stuff for you.
That's what. So we kind of tell everybody the story and we give them the opportunity. Listen, we can take you back down to the planet now. The culling is over. You can start to rebuild, find the survivors. There will be no more immediate dangers, just the normal survival dangers.
So all those creatures are gone that were down there? The crew wants to know.
That's what we have been told. We can make sure when we go down there.
They basically the 3 in the chamber told you that after they cleared all the technology out, that's when they I guess they kind of hinted at it. They didn't actually say it right out. They collect everything that's down there, bring it back up, and then they start the seeding. They implied
already over.
They implied what was sent down there was basically like a plow to plow the fields.
Okay.
Oh, Krakow, you okay?
He's got the thoughts.
He's got the thoughts. It looks painful.
I absolutely am. So Krakow is definitely being that he's the Sky General, knows at least portraying that he knows full well what the hell was going on. Like we have our objectives. We must do what we need to do, and those things are to be done.
So the planet is not safe then.
No, planet bad.
Planet bad.
Yeah, definitely not going to planet.
I thought what they were telling us in there was that it was more or less done, and they were done. You know what I mean?
Option A, I think.
Uella's not around to guide the plowing and the reseeding anymore. She did.
Oh, so that planet's going to be like that forever. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a win. No. Well, let's go find a new one.
What the dice did.
Option A is we go to on the way to the center of the star system. We go to the next planet that's to be harvested, warn the crap out of them, and get a crew
do you warn a planet full of people that they're about to?
You arrive in a flying fucking ship.
Okay, there's that.
Look at
We're
the
from
intelligence
your
on
future.
Krakow. We're from your future.
We're from your future. In a way, we really are.
Yeah. We know what's going to happen here very shortly. If you want to save your civilization, build a boat like this.
Or do we try to go save our people first?
I think
And then we can take
saved
them all
as
to-
many as we could. I
Alina?
don't know if there's many safe
What's your vote? Do we
havens
try to go
left.
save our people? Or do we try to save the next planet's people from the immediately coming harvest, which is the brown one? How close did the dragon say they were? Or the three say they were?
What? They
How
just the planets?
Yeah, no, how close did they say the one was the brown one? They said it was the next to be harvested, but did they give any indication about how soon?
They did not. They just said your only indication is when the moon stops.
And Evelina, can you find the planets in the night sky that are on my map in my book?
I can try.
Or the night sky, I guess I'm saying, can you? We are in the night sky in space. I mean, can you find these things from the? Does she have the proper tools for this and all that?
I don't think she did. She brought a small telescope. She left all her big ones at the crib.
At the crib.
Is there anything on the boat?
Just like a normal sight glass, like the telescope. Nothing humongous. But she might be able to talk Gan into helping her build something. But they'd have to find some kind of glass or lenses for it.
There's
Do you
some
think you could
crystals
basically
and
make that a crystal?
yeah, I mean, absolutely, I can. I just need to get it from, that asshole.
Yes, nicely.
Well, maybe
You
we
can. Oh yeah, you can go ask nicely, but get him out of the room so that in case he says no, I can just go take it.
Oh, okay.
Well, aren't we still on the planet's surface? Or the surface of Uella? We can just grab the crystal right off out of the throne rooms or anything we need it. Right? We can build it the right size for the ship. We can mount a navigational telescope for Evelina so she can help us navigate the boat by the stars.
I like that idea.
Nice. Let's
What do you
see.
think?
I really want to rob this asshole, but okay, I like your plan too.
Yeah.
Fine. Do the sensible thing.
All right, so you're gonna go back to the surface and try to to mine some crystal.
I'm gonna go tell Gan my idea.
Uh-huh.
Tell them what's available out there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have Krakow explain it better because of the crystals.
Gan says I could fashion a telescope, but I don't have the skill to work these jewels.
I got
Work the
you.
jewels like this. Okay. Yeah, we could totally do that. I think I can start drawing something up and getting all the math right. How far are you looking to
Right.
see? How big are you wanting this telescope?
Huge.
Huge.
Let's make it the size of one of the masts,
Oh, that's pretty big.
That's
so that we can.
Where are we
can
going to
see
put
in
it?
between.
Okay.
We're trying to see within our solar system. We're not trying to see into another universe.
Can we call it the Hubble?
Call it
The Cobble. The
We'll call it the cobble.
the Cobble, yeah.
The cobble. The cobble telescope.
He says, "Okay, I think I can build something."
All right.
So you're gonna go. So we're gonna be mining
Yeah,
some stuff for
put
the
it
crystals.
up on the top deck, like right behind and to the left or right of the.
Probably right up here by the arc cannon.
Yeah, that's what I was
Exactly.
thinking.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe back a little bit, but yeah.
we'll move the balls.
so that it can be used to kind of.
And I think these are actually a pile of Kaona right here that they put up there.
We're telling Dan that we're looking to be able to see in between the three.
Okay. Can I borrow your map to take some measurements off of it?
Yes, and I open up the book for him and hand it to him.
Okay. He grabs it.
You can figure out anything else you can in there too.
Okay. I don't. This scribbling is very, very, very odd, but yes, I'll look at that too.
I agree.
So he runs down below and he starts taking measurements of the thing and he starts drawing up a sketch.
Okay. So we head back down to the surface to get the right kind of crystal we're going to need for it.
Yep. So once you get on the surface, you notice that the big crystals they're not glowing as much as they were before. They do have a subtle glow to them, but they aren't as bright. And the whole surface kind of has a strange. It just feels different.
Okay.
Not weird, but just different.
We better hurry, friend.
Yep. Down to the shaft.
Did you bring your cutting tools?
Your cutting tools.
My cutting tools. Of course, I brought my cutting tools.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
So
Give us. You're jamming at it, so this will see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is probably you're gonna take like another couple days to do this at the rate, at the size that you need it to be, and at the delicacy that you have to extract your crystal sample. Ooh, I use big words. Been practicing for my stream.
Let's be clear that we never put the ship down. Never on the surface.
Never on the surface. Don't touch the tips.
No touching the tips.
So as you look back up to the ship too, you see it kind of has a subtle rainbow glow to it. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice a shimmer to the outside of your ship.
Okay.
It's pretty. Are people on it moving faster?
They are not.
Interesting. All right. Down to the hole we go to get the gems.
Down to the hole. Are you going below?
Well, yeah. I mean, the ones up here are really, really, really hard to.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I got you. Cool. You don't have to actually go down there, but I'm doing some stuff on the other screen, so don't worry about that. We are a big screen right now.
Fair enough. Is it fair to? So, do I have to make checks to see what I get or?
Yeah. Give me a. Actually, just gonna give me a. That's probably gonna be athletics. So you gotta wear it out, but actually, or sleight of hand. So give me both. Athletics and sleight of hand.
You should take advantage on that, Krakow. Is this for the cutting the crystal right? Correct.
Yeah, this is more for how long it takes you to do it.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. For when it comes to quality, you should definitely take the whatever roll thing you got to roll.
Yes. All right. So 14 for athletics.
Okay.
No, 19 for sleight of hand.
Okay.
He's got one of them double things.
One of them double things. That's a 10 to sleight of hand. Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably got like the double proficiency thing you get.
Nice.
I have expertise. In sleight of hand.
That's the expertise is badass.
So you cut a pretty good size crystal that you feel that you can kind of buff down into a decent lens, and you were able to find one that's very clear for the most part, with a lot of not very many imperfections in it.
Cool.
Or added pigment.
It's perfect, right?
It's nice. It's very nice.
Excellent.
Then that's jam.
Then that's
perfect.
All right.
And then we
get up back to the
clean up our tools and go on back to the ship.
Yeah.
That was pretty
cool.
Avlina's kind of helping design it. He's asking more of your specs, what you want the telescope to look like. Anything special?
Paint a camel on the side of it.
You might want to be able to sit in it or sit next to it. Have a built-in chair with a built-in table for notes and or drawings and or sextants and any kind of tool work. Think about it. You might want that thing so you can ride around in it.
Right in the crack of his ass. Ride around in it, right in the crack of his ass.
You know what I mean? Like it spins around like a cannon, like a mobile cannon on a battleship.
Yeah.
Or the old timey ones where you But this is a telescope, and that's how she navigates and takes notes and whatnot.
Am I the only one picturing Never-Ending Story?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I thought of.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, you're the only one. No, okay.
No, you're not the only one.
To the winch, wench!
I've never seen that movie.
Oh.
So that'll be it for tonight.
You got the bomb on me.
So Gan's asking, so is there anything you want extra on the telescope, Adelina?
Not physically on the telescope, but I want somewhere to sit and draw while I'm looking at the stars.
Okay. Oh, okay. He starts looking. He looks back at his resources a little bit, and
the ability to rotate it and move it while you're in there. Control it from there.
And a camel painted on the side.
He's asking Adelina, not Karasok and Krakow. Oh, like, okay. I think I got it. What color do you want it? I got some pigments over here.
Ooh. Yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
Yellow.
Like, you want it camel yellow or just like banana yellow? I'm sorry. I had to do it.
Tell him about the camel.
Hun, everybody knows about the camel.
No.
Kansas.
Both of them?
Ponba. There was
Both
two.
of them?
Ponba just told me about Ryan.
Oh, yeah. There was another incident.
Oh.
I'm not very good with camels.
You sure
She
you want
hates
it yellow?
camels.
She hates camels.
I do not.
Oh. Okay. All right, so yeah, he starts drawing up stuff for the telescope. Cool.
When this story arc is over, Evelina is going to retire to a farm to raise camels. She's going to give up all her dreams of potion making and star searching, and she's just going to raise a farm of camels.
I'm going to be a happy camel farmer.
Camel.
Like a blind goat farmer.
Before the camels go to die.
Oh. Cool.
After the camel races.
It's going to be Evelina's camel farm and glue factory.
Don't forget burgers. Camel
Nope.
burgers.
Make sure when you use our glue, you use 2 humps.
Jerky camel jerky. He said sex tense. He did say sex tense.
I did. She needs a table for her sex tents and whatnot.
Oh. Well, I think that'll finish up our role playing for this week.
Oh,
Next week, we will be off from role playing. We might play some board games on Monday. We'll see. We might take a vacation week too. Who knows? I'm going to try to play some video games on Tuesday. We got some Resident Evil to beat. Been doing some exciting stuff on my channel. I got a neat little event pop up that I worked on a couple days ago. It's hilarious. We'll unveil it on my stream. Chris saw it already, but don't tell anybody.
Is it something I don't know about too?
It is.
I want to know.
You'll see it. You're gonna get I'll get your live reaction on stream.
You know
You
what
see it.
happens when that happens. People get
Yeah, we
hurt.
do. Yeah, we really do. It's good stuff.
Cool. Ryan,
Get punched. Yes.
So,
behave.
Oh, is this YouTube sign off moment?
I think it could be. It's kind of a short
All right.
episode, but I didn't know what they were doing, and I couldn't prepare a whole universe, whatever they decided. So we did it this
Fair
way.
enough. Fair enough. Well, now you have 2 weeks because next week is the holiday.
Wait, did we actually decide? Are we going to go
What are you doing?
to our people, or are we going to go?
We have 2 weeks to decide.
But he
Well,
needs
what do you
to
want to do?
prepare.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
you know,
Because you guys won't talk about anything during the 2 weeks.
you're right. I think.
So what are you guys doing? The crew
really
was
wanna
like,
go.
kind of,
I think we should go try to save our people first, and maybe.
I think our people are doomed.
I'm kind
I think
of
we need to
back
save
off right
the
now.
other people.
Well, no, I mean the dragons were totally sane. That's what we could do, and they made the ship faster so we could catch up to them. That was the point.
they helped.
Oh, you mean save our people, like, while they're on their way to the ritual?
Yes,
Oh. We're gonna.
exactly.
Okay. That's a theory.
And then we could come back to the planets in jeopardy, blow away their moon chick or whatever, and then everybody's got a happy place to be. We find our own little continent or something like that. You know, try not to rub too many people the wrong way. Move in.
What about the ritual at the center?
Yeah,
that first.
Yeah, that needs
Stop that
that needs
first.
Well, I don't know. Do we? I don't know where that goes. Then everything's a paradise and we live happily ever after. Makes for hard D&D stories. I'm telling you.
Well then.
All right, I think I know what you guys are doing.
We'll see.
So we're
I
heading. At least heading to
let's
get our people first.
head
right?
in the direction of the next planet. If we find our people, then we can
can't.
try to
The
save
next
them. But they're
If it's
all
about to get harvested, it's the opposite way. It's
No,
literally
it's
the
not.
opposite.
No,
no, it's not.
Isn't it? I thought it was.
No, it's headed. No, the harvest is headed towards the center of the solar system.
Hang on, I'm checking out weird circle.
The
Oh,
next-
that's
the
right.
next-
We're brown and it's blue.
Yeah.
It is on the way. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
Got that
can
backwards
we can
in my
maybe be able to fulfill both of our wishes.
Okay. Yeah, we could even go like on the right hand side of the planet towards the 3, and
Yes.
we're really we're beaming a line right towards it. We can see if the moon's still going around, everything's cool. We got time. We can head on towards our people.
Exactly.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
It is decided.
for that,
is it though?
So-
Joking.
Is
What?
it though?
You guys are fine.
What do you want to throw the reverse now? I thought we.
No, you guys are
Tune
great.
in,
Yeah, go ahead.
tune in 2 weeks. Woo! Thanks, YouTube. Happy
Thanks.
Oh,
Thanksgiving,
and the
YouTube.
ship's gonna have a banging new upgrade. Navigator of Lena.
I like
True.
it.
Awesome. All right.
Awkward.
Yeah. Nah,
You might want to do that again. I talked all the way through it.
that's okay. Well, that is going to do it for us for tonight. Next week is a holiday, Thanksgiving here in the United States. So we'll be off, so there will be a little bit of delay to episode 17, but that gives you a lot more time to catch up with the other 15 episodes. Right here in this here playlist thing.
Yep.
Do that. Boop. Until then, for Lenny, Chris, Misty, and myself, Ryan, watching the whole card. Thanks, YouTube. Now go play and join us on Thursdays. Not next Thursday, obviously, but the following one.
Yeah.
Live.
Bye.
Where the fun stuff happens.